Marco.
Sean, you got 7 minutes?
I've got exactly 7 minutes.
Yep, I got a timer going.
That's what we're gonna do. We have 7 minutes to share an announcement. This is the brand announcement story. 7 minutes on ITSPmagazine. Go.
Go. So we come out with this because sometimes companies, they have something that take a little less than an entire podcast or a video podcast or anything. And we think 7 minutes has a good sound to it. 7 minutes on ITSP Magazine. And it's our new short podcast story format. We're going to test it right now. So how does it work?
We are testing it. Well, it's basically three questions you get to ask, or we get to ask the guests. So what are you announcing? Who is it for? And what are the desired objectives or outcomes from the announcement? And then, of course, there's a call to action to follow up after.
Yep. So. And this can be a audio only version, or we can also do the video.
Yeah, video's cool.
We just paid for the video.
We paid for the video. We upgraded.
And we're testing also some gears that we're going to carry at RSA conference, right. Because our announcement, I choose to announce what's going on at RSA conference. So let's get going. First question.
All right. So the first question is who or what are we announcing, and for who we're announcing it. So the announcement is all the great stories that we're going to share on location with a number of brands. And so, we have space in Broadcast Alley, we have rooms reserved in the media room, and we have some sponsors that have dedicated space that we're going to be chatting with as well. So we have, first off, in the Broadcast Alley, where we get to sit down, entrance to the Expo Hall, Moscone North, right at the bottom of the escalators. We have Teresa Lanovitz from AT&T Cybersecurity and Vivek Ramachandran from Square X, and we're going to get their brand stories, who they are.
We don't have to worry.
Exactly.
There's an entire crew there for video and audio, so that's just going to be perfect.
Yep, and we'll get a little teaser from both of them as well. And for those who are following us, we'll get a post-event recap from them too. So we'll get to hear kind of the three different phases of the conference through these amazing people, Teresa and Vivek. So that's Broadcast Alley. Next up is the audio and video event briefings. And so most of those are going to be in the media/press room, which is in the Esplanade level. And we have a few people, actually five different conversations at the moment. So Colby Dorodoff from Abstract Security. I know Colby from way back, so it's going to be good to catch up with him again. And from Direct Defense, we have two different conversations, Christopher Walcott and Jim Broom, looking at two different perspectives from security and technology perspective. And then we have Jonathan Baker from MITRE Ingenuity, and we're going to get an update from them and all the fun things that are taking place at MITRE and the Ingenuity Group. And then we have Matt Kunkel and Nicholas Kathman from Logigate. So we're going to get an update from them as well. So a few spots left in the media room. It's hard to get rooms there, and I'm excited to leverage the space we have there. So those are always good. So those are going to be audio, some video, some will be on the backdrop of RSA conference.
So it's 4 minutes, 3 minutes left. You can go long. There's no other questions. So let's get to question number 2.
All right.
What are the desired objectives and outcomes?
So for these conversations at RSA with these brands, it runs the gamut. So ultimately, we want you, our audience, to learn about these companies, what they have to offer. Some are presenting research, some are presenting new releases, some are presenting thoughts on the market and trends in cybersecurity. And so the objective is to engage with the folks from these brands, understand what they do, understand how they can help you. And some are through brand stories, some are through Broadcast Alley. And we have also one of the top 10 finalists, Rad Security. The CEO, Brooke, is going to be joining us from from Rad Security, and she'll be doing a 7-minute story.
There you go.
An innovation story with us. So that's
There you go. There you
that's
go.
it.
All right. Last question. I'm going to answer that one. So I'm going to ask the question to myself. What's the call to action for the audience, Marco? Do you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, do tell us.
Glad you asked that, because the outcome here, we focus on this announcement on inviting more people. We have few spots left on Broadcast Alley. Not that many on the briefing, but we'll try to squeeze you in. And of course, we have this small short story. But so there's a double call to action. One is this. The other one is for all the people that are following us, that are going to be at RSA conference. Of course, there's going to be a ton of editorial content coming in. We're going to maybe do, again, our daily recap updates. And so if you're there, come meet with us, support us on the Chats of the Road, and then we'll see you there. For the one that cannot make it to San Francisco, we're going to be your eyes and your ears on the floor. We're going to try to make you participate as much as we can. Something is going to be fun outside, inside, in the garden, maybe on the Golden Gate Bridge. We'll see. And the point is to entertain as well as educate and let you know what's going on out there. There's 30 seconds to go. I'm going to give the ball back to you.
Yep, those 30 seconds. I want to thank all the brands that are joining us for those stories on location from RSA conference. You can catch links to their companies in the directory and their stories as they get produced, and all the other stuff we're covering. ITSPmagazine.com/RSAC. Look at that. Subscribe.
Follow us. Share it.
Like
Stay
it.
with us. See
Thank
ya.
you.
7 minutes. Done.